Alright people, it's Brad back again with another video, and this is my preview for the Carabao Cup final between Manchester United and Newcastle United on Sunday evening at Wembley Stadium. It is going to be a huge game for both teams. For Manchester United, of course, under Eric Ten Hag, we've been absolutely sensational to get to the final. We're up against Eddie Howe's Newcastle, of course. We'll talk about them in a moment, but United do take on Barcelona in Europa League tonight. I've said it before, I'm not too fussed how we got on in the Europa League. And that does sound, that does sound a bit strange, but again, I think we will get top four. But I think for me, a trophy is absolutely pivotal. I don't just want to be in a battle for the top four or whatever. I think people do think we're in a title race as well. Technically, we are in a title race, but I don't think we'll win it. So this game, to win, the opportunity to win a piece of silverware is absolutely bang on, crucial. It's crucial for us. I think we need it more than Newcastle need it. But Newcastle are going to be up for the fight. They really, really are. They're going to be. It's an opportunity to win their first trophy since 1955. The fans are going to be absolutely electric for it. I am quite nervous. I'm confident at the moment, but on Sunday I will probably be a bag of nerves because Newcastle are a good team. I'm not going to disregard them. The goals have dried up for them. Yes, they're missing Nick Pope, but they are still a very dangerous team. Bruno Guimaraes, Almiron, St Maximin, Callum Wilson, Alexander Isak, Botman, Kieran Trippier, Dan Burn, and they have been really, really good this season. They've been absolutely immense, and I have every confidence in my team that we can win the final as well. Of course, I really believe in the team. But for me, this is very, very important. It's my birthday week. Yesterday was my birthday, and today. I wanted to preview the Newcastle game on Sunday. We've got to go to war for it. Casemiro's back after his 3-match ban. He'll be absolutely refreshed. He will be dying to get back on that football pitch. And Martin Dubravka, it will be a perfect day for him anyway. He'll win either way. It's a win-win situation for him. We need, I'm sure we will, because it's a final, we need our fans to be as loud as the Newcastle fans on Sunday. We really, really need that because, look, I think sometimes the atmosphere can be a little bit, a bit too quiet. It does happen at a few grounds in the Premier League. We need to be absolutely rocking. We need to create an atmosphere so loud to back our team, and I don't think it will be crisis if we end up losing the final. I'll be very upset. Of course I will. But it's not crisis because we are in a decent position, and, Eric Ten Hag will keep the players focused. He will keep the players drilled. He'll be on top of them all the time. And it's massive. It's massive for me personally. It's massive for the supporters. We haven't won a trophy in 6 bloody years, which is absolutely unforgivable, really. Last season was an absolute disastrous season. Last season, the Carabao Cup final ended 0-0, and Liverpool won on penalties. The same happened with the FA Cup final as well. The year before, these finals usually really tight. Usually a 1 goal deficit decides. 10 years ago, I think, was the last time a team absolutely annihilated a side, when Swansea City, who were a Premier League team at the time, beat Bradford City of League Two, who made a great run in the competition. It's actually 10 years ago tomorrow that was the case, since Bradford reached Wembley. So, for me, this game is absolutely pivotal. I think rival fans, of course, will want Newcastle to win. It'll be devastating for Man United if we lost the game, but it won't be. Doesn't mean that we're in a crisis. It would just mean the trophy drought goes on for longer. We have got other competitions that we can aim for, of course, the Europa League being one of them. I said this season I want top 4 on a trophy. We have to go to war in this game. We need to put every tackle. Don't leave anything in that dressing room. Absolutely throw, your heart and soul and put everything in. Remember the pain of that Europa League final against Villarreal. I think some players, most of them players aren't United players anymore. But of course the FA Cup final in 2018 against Chelsea, where we lost that as well. Don't make it a habit of losing finals, because trust me, it's not a very good mentality to have. We have got a very good record at Wembley, so I think we can definitely go there and feel that we can win. I think people see us as clear favourites. I think we are the favourites to win it. I think it would be a lot more nerve-wracking if Pope was playing, but we'll have to wait and see. Newcastle, they've got great supporters, and if Newcastle lose the Carabao Cup final, for them it's... I'm not saying that it's a day out for them. I'm not going to say that. But I do think they will win trophies in the long run anyway. They will be very successful anyway, and I think Newcastle fans are mostly happy that it's, that they've got to a final. The first final since 1999, coincidentally, against Manchester United in the FA Cup final in 1999, where United won the treble, of course. So, look, massive game. We need a result. Let's get that result on Sunday, of course. Let's win tonight against Barca, if we can. But the game on Sunday is going to be... It's the number one thing for me, Let's get a piece of silverware. Let's bring some optimism back. I know it's only the Carabao Cup. I know it's not the Premier League or the Champions League. But let's go grab that silverware. Let's go get it. Come on, United.